Alright, this is Chad Brown. Welcome back to 1d8 plus 1 Lunar Orbs and Deming Stage Block 9. This is Warric, Bran, Dell at level 6. Let us begin. And here, what I'm doing here is I'm covering my level, and at level 6 type thing, I am now going to move my demolitions up 1 skill point. And feats wise, try and remember, I think I took Flurry or Improved Flurry. Here. Just took implant 2. And that's 2 weapon fighting. That is once again the implant. And there's the level 4 prerequisite at 5th level. We're taking the improved flurry and dropping the suffering the -2 penalty type thing instead of -4 there, so that's gonna be good. So they take a improved shot penalty of -2 to defense and to all attacks in that round. In the beginning, the flurry used to be -4 to all attacks in the round and a -4 to armor class. So if you were 16 armor class, you went to 12, and if you were 12, you didn't stay at 10 type thing, you went to 8 armor class. Okay, and dance around with that a little bit more, and we're going to accept that for start level 6, and now soldier level 6, and that's 90 hit points with defense 17 and 19 constitution and a fortitude save of 11. Yeah. Plus a d20 to follow up before you add in your modifier. And here we're going to continue the assault we just taught to Ada within the Volker base, and mission showed us a way in type thing from level 5, and we're going to proceed on to talk with several of the next characters, a lieutenant, and then 2 lieutenants, and then a captain, or another lieutenant, the right hand type thing. They're fairly serious. But we have good methodology and a good team, good techniques, good hit points, should be able to proceed forward type thing. 90 hit points for me, 80 hit points for Zalbar, and Karth's got 72 hit points. '20 strength and 20 constitution on Zalbar, and WOOKIE toughness with them, damage reduction 2, fortitude 9. There's Karth with his double blaster guns at armor class 19 and 16 dexterity. And at this point, still haven't entered the battle arena, but doing okay here. 801 credits and 27 med packs. 2 energy shields to use those for taking energy on from laser pistols, and their energy could be deflected. And an advanced med pack with 6 antidote kits. Even made up some of the computer spikes that we sold earlier type thing to create budget. Yeah. Some of the journals not as useful now, and just try to keep saving them for the arena, especially with Bendak involved and Moral, and sometimes things never go according to plan. Need just a little bit more in the gas tank there, and can't really call upon it, but those stimulants help you do that. A little bit extra strength and dexterity, mobility type thing to tightrope, and also a little bit more stamina to continue cross-country skiing. Let's see other points. Return back to the apartment, return hit points, although leveling can return your hit points. determining where to begin and set it out in your mind, type thing, how everything is going to roleplay itself out or progress. We're going to go back to the Volker base and check your parts, your med packs, your mines to set up a trap type thing and take the right hit point people. I'm going to use Mission first for the setup, and then for the execution we're going to let Mission go back to the hideout type thing, because she has 28 hit points and she really shouldn't be in the mixture of it despite her setup. And we're going to sub out her for Zalabar for his 80 hit points and 20 strength, 20 constitution, joining with Car. And I did do this, but now looking back, I think the final conflict after setup was completed in less than 2 minutes. The shock is the speed of it. It really is so fast and so many decisions being under altercation. It's just incredible. But from here, definitely to set your algorithm, the way that you're going to proceed through the program, and get an ideal of how the collage of presentation is going to come together, so that it can make its bottom line or thematic point type thing and come through. So one more pass type thing here, and then we'll begin setup. Please enjoy the show. Okay, now there's a terminal behind this door there, which is the armory, and you can slice that here in multi-levels type thing for computer spikes and keep spinning computer spikes to open particular doors, but you've got a Wookiee with 20 strength and bash, so I would suggest doing so. And with the critical versus the door, Zalabar was able to open the door in one swing. And now from there, we can get goodies. Zalabar succeeds with attack on the armory, hit with 37 versus defense, 0 for damage, 21, critical hit, automatic hit. And well done, Zalabar. Entry in one try.
Yes? Ready.
What?
What Zalbar's looking at is a droid that goes into the pool. If you repair it, which I don't have enough repair parts at the time, type thing to send it down there, which I will later. There's a DC 40 detect awareness mine in there, along with it being deadly damage. There, it might be multi-packed. In that type of sense, that is not possible for me. I can do... My awareness is different from my demolition, so my awareness might only be like 26 or something like that, which would be 14 off from a DC 40 check. And I don't have a lot of means to raise the modifiers associated with our stats, unlike with Master Valor and things of that nature. So right now I'm just pointing that out. That's one of the clever hidden aspects there. If you have a 20, see a 16, that's a mod of 3, and then a 21 would be a mod of 5 for Master Valor and a Jedi thing. And I don't have to steal it yet either, interesting enough. That would give you a +3 to +5 type thing. That's a 2 gain type thing in your modifier, which goes into a 2 check if your awareness is depending on wisdom. For perception of environment type thing, it would go up by 2 from 26 to 28. So that's important type thing. It's an important trick. But more importantly, that there's 3 plasma grenades that you can sell in there. The other 5 are going to be within a droid that we're going to deal with later too. And here we are looking at now the door of the lieutenant. One of the lieutenants coming up in combat, but he's going to be hand-to-hand combat. And what I'm doing there is considering how to proceed. I brought mission with me type thing. And I've never tried this before. Usually I just open the door and bust in there. And in opening a door, I used to burn spikes for it type thing, but I have bash. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to perform a security check on the door while being invisible. And then we're going to see a unique approach.
No one's gonna see this mission. Gotcha.
Watawa mamulira king kunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Joni yun turungchi wi itadia. Bola una chinek. Ba mulirat slimo anga kun bisking. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun bisking ba mulira. Juni yun tunjiji aitadwana. Kavavol muljui. Kamana, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aithaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago churchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo podana wanga kun bist mulira best. Kachi chu aithaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulira chikun, slima podana. Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tonghay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulira de ne bobo. Wonka kun biskang. Bamulara. Kachichu ay thaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulira chikun. Slima podonna. Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi. Kontichani. Mulira shonk turung umnid patoga wanka chonetize. Ikratuk hatu chichiya. Watayuma kawama huhanek.
Well,
Yeah?
that's a solution. That's what Mission did. She got in, sneaked attack. I'm gonna let her look at the cases first, and because that's her yield, her prize. And we got a concussion grenade, a frag grenade, another med pack. Went in, sneaked attack, got one stroke in from behind. Was doubting whether or not to go big or not type thing, but the critical strike from behind I guess had to be attempted, and it worked. And that's supposed to be a fight to that guy yields, and she did D20 plus 6, 2 to 11 damage, armor class 22. And I'm going to put it back on Zalbar's bowcaster on her, go down another 2 to armor class 20, because that's got 2 hands on 1 bowcaster, and that is let's see here, dueling. You're supposed to technically only have like 1 hand on 1 weapon type thing, almost like your weapon and shield type thing, that type of sense. She can use it to parry type thing, but it's not really a parry weapon type thing. She can put 2 hands choked up on a longsword or katana, and there's still just 1 katana, which counts as 1 weapon, or 1 weapon fighting, and the dueling goes to 1 weapon capabilities, which is where all the bonuses occur. And naturally, of course, we gave the Zalabar's Mission's weapon, we did a switcheroo there. Zalabar's weapon went to Mission, and Mission's weapon went to Zalabar with his 20 strength, so he could have a Braveheart Claymore with his 20 strength while running around being 7'6" or 8 foot tall, and bashing down doors and gaining loot. Just like the card game type thing, but not bash in a treasure room type thing and loot the room. Or to evade type thing that means, and we didn't have to evade there, and he came through wonderfully. And now he's going to come through even more wonderfully, and we're going to hear us screaming in between the combats like the original Star Wars with Han Solo and Harrison Ford. And when Harrison Ford he's like, "Hey, come over here, what's all that screaming about?" Gonna wake them all up, despite the blaster shots that they release in between the regiment and themselves, I think. Not being an alarm thing, but that's what's going on there, and you're gonna hear it type thing from off shoulder, probably left shoulder type thing, and he's going to come screaming through, and like several people are going to yield, and we're gonna go on from correcting some lieutenant's ways from the Volker base. Okay, this is Action Act 3 of the Mines on, I guess, of a Gantt chart of production here. I've only got 2 mines left. We took down the Rancor and we took down the Gamorreans, more specifically the Gamorreans to Zalbar, and then the Gamorreans, then the mines for the Rancor beast. Got 2 remaining. They're pretty decent size. They're average frag mine. I'm going to put them in front of the door, and then we're going to Blackhawk down Saint Bonjour.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Uh-huh. What?
Alright, and it's done. From that, the combat lasts about 1:08. And what you want to do most importantly in this room is to start clearing possessions and get a pass card. And from the pass card, the lieutenant didn't have enough time to use the advanced med packs, and that pass card is for the security terminal. Now that pass card type thing won't open all doors, but it will lower the turrets right by the elevator. All you have to do, you don't have to bring extra parts out of a brown box or something to hook up to the terminal and then wire your way around the dead switch. What you can do, type thing in that type of sense, is just take their pass card from these lieutenants and just put it in there, and then it'll read that like watching V or something like that, or Star Trek or Star Wars type thing for a security pass card, or like a television base pass card type thing, and it'll take that encryption key and then it'll give you domain control. Same with the second lieutenant type thing, 2 advanced med packs and a pass card. Didn't have time with an energy shield. Did not have time to use them in between combat, and so we just gained 4 advanced med packs to our person, which is the first time I've ever done that. Let's see, from here, we're going to take that to the turrets, and with the turrets, we're just going to order them with them in the pass card in the terminal, which is a small terminal next to the elevator door, and it's on the left side. We're going to put the card in and then lower the turrets type thing, and without spending 9 computer spikes or 7 or 6 type thing for a higher computer skill rank type thing with computer spikes that may or may not have type thing from using it from other places around the map levels, we're going to get in for free. Alrighty, welcome to Total Nirvana. We're now going to find a equivalent of tablet, Kindle or Nook or iPad or a Samsung pad or something, an HP pad, on a mounted mount. We're going to put in there one of the past key cards type thing from the lieutenant, and there's some turrets behind there type thing, and for free we're going to lower that. Use your computer skill to slice into the system, or just insert pass card. Security systems offline, blaster turrets inactive, logging out. So we're done. And you didn't have to pay for schematics either, because much like Metal Gear Solid, as you run around the place, it gives you kind of a camera remembrance of Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, map map rubbing out type thing. There's the turrets showing where you've been. So in that type of sense, you really never have to pay for schematics because you're running around making your own schematics anyway. So to waste another 4 or 2 spikes type thing to doing the schematics type thing, it's just more cost that was really meant to be free. Quick reload, and then quick launch into the action. Second level.
Talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way. Yeah?
What?
Yeah? No one's gonna see this mission.
Sure.
What? No one's gonna see this mission.
Yes?
Huh? No one's gonna see this mission.
Sure.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yes?
Huh?
Now what mission type thing in stealth? And if you give some of Car's upgrades to her weapon and the bowcaster, you can start singing "This Is the End." Peek through the window, 'cause we never forget. Critical sniper shot. And target relieved. I'm first to treasure.
Sure.
What?
What? Ready? What?
Bye.